we're back. Yeah, and here we are at the build site. I've been going around gathering some materials. We have some stuff and some things and some stuff. Anyway, we're gonna get started building on this little small building over here. And I really like small buildings because small buildings, I don't know, they just offer you all kinds of possibility for little tiny intimate details. Let me see, do I have any smooth sandstone out here? Do I just have chiseled? Tell me I have some smooth sandstone. Okay, well, this small building is not going to have smooth sandstone in it, which is a real tragedy. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and fill up this wall over here, because this wall is going to be facing the neighbor, and we don't want to have windows on the first floor of this. We're going to put windows up top. And I think we're going to go ahead and keep this sort of a configuration here for like windows, and I'm thinking maybe a back porch or something. I don't know. Actually, what I'm going to do to this wall over here is I'm actually going to make it doubly thick, and you'll see why in a little while. But anyway, I'm just wondering exactly what I should do here. Do I want a back porch? Almost all my buildings have back porches, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll put some blocks down here just to signify a back porch is going to be there. Okay, well, let's see here. I think I'm going to go ahead and... I got my scaffolding ready there. I'm going to go ahead and get started with this row. And we'll go ahead and continue this up here. That's right, we're going to make it double thickness. And I'm going to use this as a temporary step block. Now this wall over here is going to be slightly different than the other walls, just because this is going to be like the utility wall. So we're going to be putting some different stuff on these other walls. Yeah, I brought my yellow along with me. I think we'll go ahead and use the yellow terracotta. Now, this is always a fun part here. You know what's screwing me up? My elytra's screwing me up. I got feather falling. I don't need my elytra on. It's just messing with me. Yeah, on the inside, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, that's nice. On the inside, we're going to go ahead and keep it real. Collect those blocks. No, we don't want to do that. There we go. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to be messing this whole wall up with different textures, but for now, we're just going to go ahead and do this. Okay. Let's see here. Move this. And place this. I know this building isn't the most exciting thing in the world. But I've gotten some requests from some very influential people that they like seeing me build. So it's a nice thing to say because nobody's ever told me that before. I always felt like building was pretty boring, just purely because the amount of views my building videos get. I just assumed if nobody watches it that it's because it's boring, right? Okay, this is tall enough now that we can put a little cross piece here. This is gonna band around the outside. And this will mark off the first floor. And the second floor is going to be getting windows over here. So let me get some of these blocks. And I think we'll put one wide windows across here. Now the front here, we're going to go ahead and match what we got going on over here. So except we don't want to match it totally because of the fact that there's not going to be a porch here. Or should there be? Should I put a porch here? You see, this is the magic of not going in, building your buildings in creative mode and using Lightmatic to basically cheat. That's what I call it. Lightmatic is for people who want to build real nice stuff. They don't want to actually build it. They don't want to actually do it the hard way. This is the classic Minecraft way of doing things. You know? You go to a place and you say, you know what? This place looks like it can use this kind of a building. But anyway, time for story time. Crunchy Frog story time. This morning I was on another one of my legendary 7-mile walks. And what should I find? But a wallet. A black leather wallet laying beside the road. And so I opened it up, and there was money in it, and there were credit cards in it, but most importantly, there was a driver's license and a U.S. passport card. I don't think I've ever seen one of them before. But it belonged to a certain, how should I put it? Maybe I shouldn't mention his name, because the story doesn't really reflect that well on him or his parents, but we'll just leave it at that. Okay, what's it gonna do? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put some wood. I want some wood here. Yes, we're like an old man. We just want to get some wood. Don't you love this leaping technique? It's so very reliable and scientific. But this is woo. But this is what I do. See, without the elytra, I'm just not used to building with elytra, I guess. Because usually, see, back when I used to play just by myself and not put everything on video, I would very rarely go to the end and get elytra. I know, it's hard to believe, right? You see me do it, and you think, man, that guy's an expert. He must have done this a million times. Nope, that is not the case. Okay, these windows are 3 high. I'm gonna make them 4 high, just to match the bottom. Well, how do you do? That's perfectly okay. I'll clean all this stuff up later. You see, this is the behind-the-scenes magic that you don't get just anywhere. I think we're going to bring in another level of color to top off this layer. Oh, look, it's evening time already. The bane of my existence. Which means I'm just going to have to go sleep it off. Oh, yes. Well, I'm too lazy to put my elytra back on, so I'm just going to water bucket down real quickly. I don't mind if I wet the bed. Okay. Yes, it's coming along nicely. I like that color, the color scheme. It looks pretty good. Let me break out my scaffolding blocks. You know, I'm just I'm just really just kind of throwing together some villagers' houses. You know? It's the villagers that have to live in this, not me. You know? Okay. Anyway. So I got this wallet home. Oh, pillagers. Yay! The video has been saved. Let's go ahead and, I don't know. You think I can hit him from over here? And they're using my stairs just like they own the dang place. Here we go. We hit that guy. Now he's going to tell his friends. Come on. Come into view. You know what? I think I'm so far away that they don't even know what hit him. That just really isn't fair of me, is it? Okay. Well, I got my full armor on. I'm not worried about these guys. They like to show up when I'm just innocently building, you know? I'm always doing some real wholesome activity. Oh, why are you so mad? You're the one who's trespassing. Stop growling at me, George. When I was a little kid, there was a grouchy old man that used to yell at my friend Scott, and he'd say, "George growled me." Anyway, on with the story of the wallet that I found. Oh man, am I really going to have the tower back up there? Oh well, it was worth it. It was worth it. Don't lie and say it wasn't. Anyway, so I opened it up and he had his credit cards and all that stuff in there. And anyway, I Googled his address on his driver's license. You know, I did a little research because I wanted to return this guy's license to him. I didn't want to do it like the last time where I just took the wallet to the police station because I couldn't find the woman. And the address on her driver's license was like so far away that I couldn't really justify driving the whole way over there. And she was really shady. I mean, there was a lot of stuff where she wasn't letting anybody know her phone number and kind of stuff, you know? Am I doing this wrong? Yes, I am. I'm doing this completely wrong. I keep forgetting I have to make up for the double thick wall down there that I'm going to be doing special stuff to. It's okay. It's going to be a unique build. I like it when they're all sort of unique. Okay, we have some more sandstone there. Good. So I don't think I'm going to make it more than 3 stories. I don't want it to be too tall, but I do want it to be slightly taller than this guy. See, isn't that nice? You got the little smoky signals going, and I got some iron. I'm just waiting for those stupid lightning rods to oxidize. It would be nice. They aren't being cooperative like my trapdoors. My trapdoors have been oxidizing exactly as long as them. Here's a little secret. If you want your copper to oxidize quickly, I know everybody wants to know the big secret. Well, guess what you do? You have a chunk loader right in the middle of where you're stacking your copper to age. That way, wherever you go, like say on long projects in the nether, or wherever, your copper will continue oxidizing while you're away. It's a beautiful thing. I feel like I really stumbled across something there. I'm new to the whole portal, or the whole Ender Pearl chunk loader thing. But anyway, my goodness, I do get off topic, don't I? I gotta talk about the return of the wall. It's nothing that exciting. I found out his address. And so I went over today after work, and it's a nice house in a nice neighborhood. Some Denali's out front, you know, really expensive cars and stuff. And I thought, oh wow, hey, dare I hope that maybe there might be a reward. You know, I don't expect a reward, but when I see something like that, I think, hey, something inside me says, oh wait a second, there might be a reward for this. But anyway, I went to the door. It was a ring, one of those ring things, and it was telling me that Okay, go ahead and leave a message. Nobody's here to answer the door. Could you leave a message? And right as I was getting ready to leave a message, an old man opened the door. I guess it's the father of, let's just call him Chris, young Christopher. And he had some stuff in his ears, and he wasn't speaking any English to me. He could barely understand a word I said. But then when he saw I was holding the wallet, he says, "Oh, my boy loses this morning." And so I try to get a little gospel message in there and say, well, it's a good thing a Christian found your wallet because, everything's in there, nothing's missing. It's exactly as I found it. And he just, and then he closed the door in my face. I was kind of expecting a thank you. Anyway, it's no big deal. That's on him. It's not on me. I did the right thing, and he did not. So anyway, where's my shovel? Let's get this stuff picked up pretty quickly. Now, usually when I'm doing a roof, and see, most of the roofs around here are pretty flat. There's a couple that are like that one over there, the Sulfur Cube house and the Bee house over here, and the little end stone roof one. Those aren't flat, but some of them are flat. And this one right here, this is a basic. You see, this is a before and after. See, I come up with these basic structures, and then I add stuff to them. And I'm thinking on this one, let's see here. Let's go and grab. Now, you know what? I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to use these guys. Before things get too rowdy, I'm going to go and destroy that right there, like so. And we're going to pop in some mud bricks right there. I'm thinking maybe a mud brick here, a mud brick here, and a mud brick there. Maybe have one in here in the corner like so. Just to sort of give this place a look like this side of the house has been worked on. And the masonry is not quite complete. And let's see here. We can take down to some of this scaffolding. See, it's usually at this point when I go out here and I look at the basic structure that I start getting some ideas. And yeah, I know that block's there. I need to get that block out of there. I try to get some vibes. Now, I know this window over here, I have plans for that window, which I think are kind of funny, but I'll show you later when I get around to it. I'm thinking possibly that this thing could use... Should I use a wall? Or what should I really use? I want to give this a little bit more depth. Oh, yes. Yeah, because we use planks here. And honestly, maybe I should go ahead and continue the planks over here. Because it would look a little strange if I didn't. Now, I gotta be real careful about how long I make these episodes because, man, I'm not gonna go through what I went through last night. Never again. We're gonna put some nice little edges on this house. Let's go down and check it out. I think this is the right move. Yeah, that's gonna look good. I like that. I like how that looks with those colors. Now we're gonna be adding some inside corners and doing some stuff with that, but yeah, this is a good starting point. Oh, and it's time to sleep again. Well, you know what that means. That means we're drawing close to the end of another fine episode, because I ain't taking any more chances. These things are gonna be short. But hey, you get to see them every day, so you add it up. Add it all up. It adds up. 3 days equals 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, thanks for coming along. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to continue building this in the next episode. And I'm just going to keep on doing that. We're going to have a building series going on here for a little bit because I just want to build some stuff. But thanks for watching, you guys. And I'll see you next time.